What's up, guys? So I was on a coaching call with one of my clients, and I was talking to him about pressure and when people are watching, when you have like thousands of people watching you, or even just one person, like a big name. In his example, it was Stewie2K was watching him in his face at Pug, and he felt a lot of pressure from this. And make sure to chuck me a message, by the way, if you want any coaching. Just chuck me a message on Twitter. I can help you with your elo or your rank or whatever, like I did this guy. So basically, he was feeling a lot of pressure when people would watch him, and he's worried throughout his career that this might affect him. He had people in the past telling him about how he should, the strategies that he could use to get rid of this kind of adrenaline and this feeling that he's having, and a lot of it wasn't working, so that's why he ended up coming to me and talking to me about it. So as I said before, he was in a game. I'm sure you guys have found this before, maybe with a higher ranked player or a pro player or a streamer or something, and you feel like maybe you're feeling all this pressure, you're feeling this adrenaline, and it's kind of spiking up, and you can feel your heart beating, and it propels you to not play as good as you should be. What my coaching client had done is he'd associated the feeling of adrenaline and butterfly as a bad thing, and then because of what people had said to him in the past, and that it was a bad thing, he would try and suppress it, which would lead him to going out of flow state and performing badly when he needs to perform really good in front of these players who are going to see him play. So it leads him to focus on the wrong things, which is not where we want to be at. What I told him, and how you can fix this very easily, is every pro and everyone feels pressure the same. Everyone feels adrenaline. No one's immune to this. Even if someone might say they still feel the same. They are just used to it. And what they do with it is they basically channel it into playing good. So you need to accept it, and instead of suppressing it, you use it, and what it can do, it can get you into a very strong flow state if you use it properly. So when you start feeling the pressure, it's a good thing, like especially if you're on stage, or even if you're just playing in like a rank up match, that kind of thing. It's like you got to use it, you got to make the most of it. It's like when you're, you might be getting low FPS on a PC at like a local LAN. You make the most of it. It might be like, I've been at LANs before, right, where it's been like, feels like 40 degrees in there, and everyone's sweating, everyone's complaining. I'm loving it, because I'm making the most of this situation. It's like a challenge, do you know what I mean? So it's like, what it can do can even perpetuate your skills and make you elevate in terms of your reactions and your speed of thinking, your decision making processes. So yeah, you just gotta really use it, and it can get you into even stronger flow states where you're just killing everyone than before when you don't have that adrenaline and maybe that nervousness. So this is the only way to deal with it. You need to use it and let it push you into a strong flow state. So basically, with anything that's kind of out of your control a bit, try and control it and try and push it in the way you want it to be. And the main thing he took out of it was that it's, instead of seeing it as a bad thing, it's like a good thing. Don't try and get rid of these nerves. Like, use them and really channel them into your gameplay. This is kind of like what you see these top players do. Like Donk, that they're still, their heart's beating, but they're chill. They're channeling it into their flow state, and they're just not even thinking about it. And they're just playing. And that's how you perform your best, especially when there's a lot of pressure or there's someone important watching. So if you guys need any coaching, just chuck me a message on Twitter, or just have a conversation, see if I can help you out with your elo or ranking up or anything like that. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.